Hello, friends and beautiful people. It's been a minute since I've seen you last. We've had a lot going on here. I had some health issues that actually go back a year or two, and finally found a doctor who, it's funny, I was told that once we moved down here, the healthcare wouldn't be the same and I would still have to go north to get good healthcare. Wrong. I finally got a doctor who listened to me when I told them what all of my symptoms were, and lo and behold, I actually got a diagnosis. She did the deep dive, and here we are. So I went from someone who never goes to the doctor and never takes medications to someone who has a list of specialists and a purse full of dope. So there's that. I did want to give you a little bit of an update on what we've got going on here. One of the biggest things we've gotten done is the shop is open and together. And I'll do another video that's just a tour of the shop, because I know that that's not a homesteady thing that a lot of people are interested in. But hey, it's what I do. So let me show you, real funny, because this is, I had no idea this was here. This is a buggy Hubs had to weld. It's one of the Amish people dropped it off, and the kids had taken it to school and one of the wheels came off. So, or didn't come off. It needed some new, nice, love the wind. It needed, the spokes came out of it. Let me see if we can go in this way. Yep. All right, so we're gonna hike around here. Do you hear the turkeys? Oh my gosh, this is the best time of year on a homestead. All the animals are procreating, and there's gonna be babies. And it's just like the turkeys are showing their feathers. So let me show you a little something here. All right, so if you remember, you'd have to probably go back a video to see, this was all horse stalls. So we bartered this out, and one of the boys came and pulled all the stalls out and kept the stalls. And for that, he did the concrete. And that is actually plastic on the floor. That is not a crack. But it's super exciting that Hubs has got a nice big space. And now we'll peek and see if the little turkey's doing his thing. So, oh, they're up there. Hopefully, she'll start laying again soon. I don't see any eggs down there. We've got, oh, here's the bunnies. Our next project after the high tunnel is the poultry barn. That's all we got left. So we're not getting very many eggs right now. But we did get online and I don't know if you've done this, we've got online to order some chickens. It's gonna be August before they've got any. So, and we're gonna do one more, we picked and chose what we wanted to get this next time. And we're still going to do that order, but we're going to go, we've got some friends in our group that have chickens. So we're going to see if, I couldn't remember if they had roosters or not. And if she does, we're going to try to get some fertilized eggs from her, just so that we can hatch some now. Now that we've got the commercial incubator, we've got no eggs to hatch. And the quail they're not laying yet either. Not a lot, if at all. I picked the wrong way to come in. This is a mud hole, and I'm in a skirt. All right. So I think I showed you already. That's one of the things we're going to play with. That is a sawmill, an Amish sawmill. And honest to goodness, every time I look out there, it looks like there's a guy sitting on on the thing out there, and it kind of creeps me out. But here's one of the other things that we got done. So, same little fella that did the barn, he came out here, and we had, I don't know if I told you about we had a little bit of an issue with the barn, or the pond runoff thingy. It had blown out, and so Hubs got out there. We were getting ready to have a ton of rain, and he got out and dug it out and put some concrete in it. Well, then our little bonus son, the Amish one, he came over with a skid steer and kind of straightened everything out there so that it fixed some of the issues that the cows had made. And if you notice, no cows. We politely vacated the cows. We didn't get paid the last 2 months for the use of it just doesn't matter. It's over and we all learned from it. Oh gosh, I look down and I just don't know what I see sometimes. So here is the next big project, and I was going to show you. I forgot when I was down in the barn. Right there, still not here. That's going to be the high tunnel. So same bonus son is going to come down here soon and level me off a space over there and let me so there's all the commotion. There's Lucky Ducky. God love her. She is she's like a chicken. She knows when we get up in the mornings. She watches for the little lamp to come on, and then she starts chewing us out. So that's pretty well most of what we've got going on. We're gonna put didn't mean to make you dizzy. We're gonna put the poultry barn, instead of putting it over here by the fruit trees, we're gonna attach it to the back of the regular barn. And that way it'll save us a little money for the one wall, but it'll also, it's more secure that way. There's a lot of reasons why we're doing it, but that's one of the big things. Another thing we're doing is the big barn out further out where you first come up the driveway. We are going to, our Amish kids, at first we're saying we should probably just tear it down. But now that we're all looking at it, we're thinking that we can fix it. Or it's good enough for a little while until we decide what we want to do. But we are going to, I really want sheep. We'll see if that happens. That front field there, we are going to plant with popcorn and some sunflowers. The sunflowers aren't going to be mixed in with the corn, but the Amish kids have great popcorn. Hubs is addicted. We even have an Amish popcorn popper now. And the Amish kids, which this is a different one, they've got lots of people who ask for it, and they can't grow enough to take care of everybody, much less themselves. So we've offered up that front field. We're all going to get out there, plant it together, and then we're going to kind of hide it with the sunflowers. And that'll be nice for the quilt shop customers to see. So that's kind of what we got going on right now. It's we're going to start seeds in the basement. Just like I've got to get the onion seeds started. And then some of my brassicas and cabbage, and I don't know, we'll see. I want to get some of that started. I did go ahead and buy some lights, some grow lights, because we're going to need them for the aquaponics tanks anyway, when they go in the other barn. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. If we do, I'll try to shoot a video. It just depends. It's kind of dark in there. We're still kind of Amish. So only update on that is I have an electric plug that I can use with my KitchenAid now, and the shop is mostly done. There's one more plug he has to put in, and I think we're looking at probably 3 more lights, because if I don't open up my Amish curtains, it's pretty dark on the one row. So we'll see what happens there. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as like I said, we're not going to put a lot of electric in. We did put in the one electric plug so that we could hook up the TV for when all the Amish kids come over, but that's another story for another day. I don't know that I'll have to look to see if I told you that story yet because I don't want to bore you. But I will, so I'm going to try to start making videos again. My health is great. I just have one little issue, and it's my thyroid. So right now I have no immunity. I have, your number's supposed to be on your thyroid immunity. You're supposed to be 0 to 9. I was at 2,800. I'm down to 2,699. That's it. So they had to raise my dosage on the thyroid meds again. And let's see, I had holes drilled in my eyes. I've had 2 sets of cancer screens. Both of those have come back okay. So I spent the 2 weeks that I was on vacation in December, I was literally in a doctor's office every single day. But if I can walk out of there now and know that, like the one medication they wanted to put me on, I didn't even take it. I just adjusted that with diet and changing some of the things that I'm eating. And I will do, as soon as we get the thyroid down to where I'm comfortable in trying it, I will start supplementing with the herbal holistic way of doing it, and then see if we can get there with it. With that, I might wean myself off and see how those numbers look. And if they don't look good, I'll go back on. But if they do look good, then praise the Lord, and we're off of meds. But for now, we're on meds. I've got 2 windows, or not really windows, they're these little shelf things on the Amish cabinets. One of them's my morning routine, and one of them's my nighttime routine. We'll just pray through it. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you on the next video, which will probably be a shop tour. Until next time, be blessed and be a blessing.